We want to get more on that breaking news we've been following this afternoon out of Morgan County.
So right now, an investigation is underway after a shooting involving police, and it's happening near Patton Lake. This is in the northwest part of Morgan County.
We've learned a police K-9 was hurt in this incident this afternoon. Our Jenna Webster, as you see right there, she's live in Martinsville, where the sheriff is expected to give an update in the next 30 minutes. What have you learned since you got down there, Jenna?
Yeah, well, we are still waiting for this update right now, as you've mentioned. So we are outside the Morgan County Sheriff's Department, again, waiting for that in the next 30 minutes. Around 5 o'clock, we're expected to get an update. This all happened about 15 minutes away from where we are right now. So I do want to show you what that scene looks like over on Belt Lane. Again, about 15 minutes from where we are right now in Morgan County. We were about a little more than a quarter of a mile back from the house where this allegedly happened. So it is very difficult to see what it actually looks like, what that scene looks like, what that police presence was like. We could really only see some flashing lights in the trees there. But what we have learned from the Sheriff's Department so far, again, waiting for another update in the next 30 minutes, was that this happened around 1:30 this afternoon. A person called into the Morgan County Sheriff's Department saying that they saw a person on their camera breaking into a home. Officers then responded to that home and say they saw evidence of a forced entry. So they called for the alleged suspect to come out of the house. We are told the suspect did come outside onto the porch, and that was when that person then started yelling at deputies, so they released the K-9 on that person. That alleged suspect then started striking the K-9 in the head with a blunt force object. That is when officers say they shot at this suspect. We do know that the suspect has been taken by life flight to an Indianapolis area hospital. Still waiting to get an update on what kind of injuries they have, what kind of condition that they're in. Do have good news about that K-9 that was struck in the head with the blunt force object. They were taken to an area veterinarian clinic where we are told they do have injuries. We don't know what those injuries are and the extent of them, but that K-9 is awake and moving right now, so good news there. Again, we are still waiting to get an update on the condition of the suspect, and we'll have some more information for you coming up at 5 o'clock when we do talk to the sheriff.